Hello guys, Alpha Smurf back again. 大家好，陈兄回来了。抱歉没有 stream 没有在线这么久，大概有1个星期了，不好意思，因为在忙做工。Sorry guys, I haven't been online streaming for a long period of time because I've been busy for the past week working. As you know, as an auditor in Singapore, I work more than 80-90 hours a week. That's crazy. 80-90 hours a week. So this is just a short update of my current status and keep you guys updated of what I have been doing. As you can hear, my voice is a bit sore. Yeah, because I'm a bit sick. But I still have to work tomorrow, so no choice. So hi Nom Nom. Welcome, you're the first one on chat. So today I will just talk about few things. The first thing is I just did this last challenge event. I got this Chaos Dragon medals, and just nice I managed to hit 20 medals. So it's time for the upgrade it to green. Alright, so this stream I will just talk about few things. It's just showing you guys this, and later on I will talk about a question posted by one of my viewers. I shall not say who because it's quite a confidential question. Hello Joseph Chong, 欢迎回来. Yeah, so this one is it's time to upgrade to green. So let's do it. It has been a long time. Where is it? You know, it's not that easy to do this. That's it. You know, a lot of people has been asking me, is it worth it to focus on Chaos Dragon or Watcher? What I would like to say is, only focus on Chaos Dragon after getting your Watcher to go, because Chaos Dragon, no doubt, is best stats. You know his stats over here? It's like 25% research as well as 30% army defense and 25% army attack. It sounds good, but in reality, Watcher is much better because Watcher offers additional 20% 25% HP. Because 25% HP as compared to army defense is very different. Because back then I did a testing. I'm not sure whether you saw that video, but that video effectively mentioned about the importance of HP and what is the difference between the HP and defense. So based on the testing, the results is 1 point of defense is only, effectively it means 1 point of HP is 3 times better than defense. So let's say you put that into strength perspective, right? So it's like you have a strength attribute to see how strong is that attribute. So effectively it's like defense you have 1 point, HP is 3 points, and attack is 5.21 points. So if you don't know how I derive all these numbers, you can go back to one of the videos whereby I talk about how much it is. So this means that, check this out. You see Watcher, it offers army health of 25% and army attack of 20%. Correct? This is Watcher. And Chaos Dragon is just let's copy paste, save the time. Chaos Dragon, it offers slightly more army attack, but instead of army health, it's army defense. And it's 30%. Wait, let's double check again. Am I right? Yes, 30% and 35%. So a lot of people who doesn't know about this this thing that I tested in terms of how much attack, health, and defense, how much relatively importance are they wouldn't know how to see this. So if you put them into points, you see, in terms of strength attribute points, army attack will be equivalent to times 5 times 3, because it's infantry, cavalry, and range. Alright, this is only for army attack, plus, let's put it here, this is the points to measure strength. Okay, same for this. Army defense is weak, is terrible, so it's just times 1. Assuming it's the whole troop, so it's only 90 points. So in reality, this will only offer 480 points. But let's say for army attack, for Watcher, you multiply by this times 3. Times this times 3. Can you see? In terms of points, Watcher is so much better. Let's say you want to put in terms of the attribute points of how much you're going to offer in terms of army attack, overall army stats. Watcher is much better because it's 437 points, and Chaos Dragon is 480. And Chaos Dragon is so much more expensive because most of the time it can only be gotten from challenge events, and challenge events is like, it's very difficult to accomplish because you need this 4.4 million points of trained troops. Is like you have to train 300k of T-Force. That is a lot of money. Alright, so you know, to accomplish this, just check this out. You know the template that I mentioned previously is like, you need 448. Sorry, that's 44 million, that's too much. You need like 300k T-Force because you divide by 15. So if you put them into, this is a template I come up with for the cost to train your T-Force and T3s. So if you guys are interested to get this template, just drop me a message. I will share you guys this link again. So this is like just one challenge event. It costs like, how much is it again? See? It will cost around 300 million food, 183 million stones, wood, ore, as well as around 140 million gold. So that is a lot of resources, and not to say it will cost around 110k gems if let's say you don't have any speed ups and you just want to spend your gems to gem up your troops. So you need 110k gems as well as all the resources I mentioned over here. So every challenge event to get just 3 medals is very expensive. Alright, so that's about it. So I think recently one of you guys messaged me and asked about a question. That question is, I won't reveal who you are because it's very confidential. effectively what you ask is this. Let's go back to this troop guide again. Let's say this Mr. A. He asked me, having this troop composition as you see over here, is this going to be a very good solo trap? Alright, so this is the question posted by him. He has 560k Royal Guards, 800k Stealth Sniper, as well as 550k Royal Cavalry, and you can see the breakdown over here. Alright, he is trying to be a solo trap. So my question back to you is, you know, to be a solo trap, you need to have a certain amount of frontline strength and anti-frontline strength. I think I mentioned this back then when I go through the video about being to be a rally trap. Because to be a rally trap, alright, this is solo trap. Rally trap is this. Just to recap the memory of what I mentioned previously. To be a rally trap, you need 6 million T4s and 6 million T2s. So in terms of strength, it's 36 million frontline and anti-frontline. So this guy who posted his question and asked whether he can endure being a solo trap, based on my calculation, it only gives 5 million frontline and 6.8 million anti-frontline. So is this enough to be a solo trap? Solo trap. So when you say trap, is you're trying to create an illusion that you can be beaten. Means people tend to underestimate your actual strength, but in fact you are actually very strong in terms of your strength, right? So when you talk about trap, most of the people will build two things. You have to build things that give you a higher strength, yet showing a low might. So effectively, most of the good traps, they build T1s and T4s. Alright? But the thing is, building T4s is applicable for rally trap. Let's say you are solo trap. Most of the time, you will pump up your T1s. This is because, alright, for every might increase, the corresponding strength increase for T1s is higher. For example, just for example, you see this? I'm not sure where you can see this. You see, let's say you build just give a theoretical, you build 1 million grunts. In fact, 1 million grunts will give you 1 million strength. But let's say you thought that you want to have a similar equivalent or 2 million might. You don't build grunts, you build, let's say, Royal Guards. Remember this, you build Royal Guards of maybe sorry, so this is around, oh, my math failed. 1 second, so it's 2 million divided by this. Alright, so effectively you build this amount. You see this? You build 83,000 Royal Guards. You get the same amount of might, 2 million. But yet, the strength of Royal Guards is only 520,000. That is very significant lower. So with the same amount of might, like apple to apple comparison, Royal Guards give you 2 million might, 83,000 Royal Guards give you 2 million might, and 1 million grunts give you 2 million might as well. Both of them give you 2 million might, but which one offers a better strength in terms of the ability to defend and hit harder, is actually grunt. Because this grunt, it gives you 1 million. In fact, it's so much more better. That's the reason why, if you are trapped, you tend to build more T1s rather than T2s or T3s. Alright, T3s is only those people who like to Haolian. They try to showboat their might, that they have a very big inflated might, but in actual fact, it's not really a good caster because they couldn't really defend well against most attacks because their actual strength is actually very low. Alright, so this is a question posted whether this troop cow is able to be a good solo trap. So with that, for your question, I will show you guys an example, a video by the Steel Trap Society of his short playback of how he trapped people with his solo trap account. So credits to him for this video. So it's quite an interesting video. Let's check this out. So basically, he has this account. It's a trap account. So trap, as I mentioned before, he has a might that gives people an illusion that he can be beaten. So I think he has around like 50 million might. See? That guy who attacked him got totally eaten up, and he has around like 5.3 million soldiers. So stop here for a moment. You know his troop breakdown? He only has this. Look carefully, he doesn't have any T2s. He has very minimum T3s, and the rest are T1s. So this, let's put them into Excel spreadsheet and analyze it. What is the actual frontline strength and anti-frontline strength? You have to remember, frontline and anti-frontline have to go hand in hand if you want to be an effective defender or trap. So what this guy has is actually 197k T3 each, as well as 27 million grunts and archer. So his strength is actually 3.9 million frontline, and as well as 3.9 million anti-frontline. So actually this is it's quite good. So compared to the question that is privately mailed to me, this guy, your question, you are saying that whether you are able to be a good rally trap. Sorry, not rally trap, solo trap. My answer to you is definitely. You can be a very good solo trap, because that successful solo trap that I showed you just now only has, maybe it's only had, I don't know, maybe by then he has already improved. He only had 3.9, around 4 million anti-frontline and frontline strength. But your suggested amount over here, you have way more than that. You will have 5 million frontline strength, anti-frontline strength. But you have to bear in mind of this. If you were to build this big amount, most probably you won't get hit, because your might is already so high, 55 million. And even you are able to deflate your might in terms of your buildings, all the turf quests you didn't hit all your turf quests, as well as your research. You don't care about monster research, you only care about your military research. Your might will effectively hit around like 80 million. 80 million. So, you know, most guys out there will not hit any caster that's above 50 to 60 million, unless they think they are 11k heroes or they are a bit crazy. So to entice people to hit you, you must have a might that is around like below 70 million to 30 to 70 million is the best range you want to be a solo trap. So having this kind of troop count, no doubt is good to tank a solo, but you won't get many people to hit you. So this guy, who has only 50 million might, his troop might is only 25 million, so this is more effective. So what I would suggest is, you no need to have so much T3s, alright? Your T3s can be as low as 200k each, because that will actually deflate your actual might to a certain amount. That will be more, much better for you. Alright, I hope this answers your question. So basically, you want to be a trap, increase your T1s, because that's the one that will actually show a lower might amount yet having a higher power. Decrease your T3, increase your T1s. So your T1s, I think 2.1 million each, should be the best. Alright, so with this, you're able to get more people to hit you, at the same time able to defend very well. Alright, so I think this stream is a bit boring for some of you guys, because it's about stats and numbers and how to be a effective solo trap. So I hope that it benefits some of you guys, as well as especially this guy who asked me the question of whether his troop count is good to be a solo trap. My answer is yes, you can be a good solo trap, but you have to bear in mind that your stats must be somewhat decent. Like for example, stats like this, I'm not sure whether you have gold gems inside, but it's best to have gears that have an illusion that you suck. Like for me, you know my gear, you see my gear? My gear is not very good. As you can see from the face value of it, I have only purple, all the epic level, I don't have gold. But bear in mind of this, because my gear, in fact all of them like are gold gems. So all of the gold gems inside is unseen by most of them. So when they look at my gear, they might perceive me as a target that can be easily pushed over. But they didn't know that, in fact, all my parts inside are gold. So that is the thing about being a... You have to give people an illusion that you are a pushover target, but in actual fact, you are no pushover, because having all these gold jewels inside you is like telling people, it's like having a full gold champ gear without any good gold jewels. So gold jewels are the one main factor to be a very effective rally trap, rally status. So you can have a lot of purple gears, it's fine, but make sure you have all the gold jewels inside you, because having all the gold jewels will add up additional 20 times 8, so it'll give you 160 army % attack. So that's a lot. So just bear in mind of that. Let's say you want to be a trap, invest more in your jewels, as well as push more T1s. Let's say you want to be a solo trap. Alright, avoid T2s and avoid T3s. So that's my answer for you. So with that, I think I will end this stream, because I have work tomorrow, so I shall not stay too late. So if you guys have any questions, so feel free to post your comments in the chat section, So thanks so much for tuning in, because I have work tomorrow, so I have to sleep early. And you can hear from my voice, it's a bit hoarse, so I'm a bit sick, but I don't think I can take MC. Alright, so with that, I end my stream. Thank you guys. 谢谢你们观看我的节目，以后再见，拜拜。